Don't know the age of this one. I think it's like 2.5 years old. Not 100% sure. So you can see how this one loop right here ripped off, as well as the one on the bottom. We have a dead tree up there that's been dropping branches every now and then that kind of put a hole. Well, it started a hole, and then the wind continued to work at it, and then it started holding water, and then broke the seam for the roof connection. So, and it looks like this outer wall's been holding up okay, so I think I'm just going to replace the loops up here. Leave this wall alone. Sorry about the leaf noise. And then this door seems to be in decent shape. Starting to peel. Yeah, I guess we'll probably replace that because that's starting to come apart. So we'll replace both doors. I'll just keep that one door for a spare and throw the other ones away. You can see where I kind of hit that with my tractor once. Peeled it up a little bit. But I have some replacement sides here for it. And that's going to be another door back there. And that door is also unfolded over there. Now, one thing I had noticed is this original roof just has a basic end seam, and there's no sealant over the original stitching on the roof. This one has a much heavier fold on it. Not on the outside here, but let me show you on the doors. Kind of what I'm talking about. These ones are folded over a lot more for the grommets than what this one was. This one just had a basic like 1/2-inch stitch. Didn't even have any double stitching on it. So those doors are definitely heavier duty. The roof has at least some hot glue tape on the seams. I don't know if you can see that or not. They put some like hot glue stripping of some kind over all these seams to make it a little more waterproof. I don't know, the quality isn't necessarily the best because you can see all the strings coming off of the stitching, but it seems like pretty good twine. It's just really fine strands. This is a finer weave than the other one, so it'll hopefully be a little bit heavier duty roof than the original. So it seems to have a little more attention to detail than the other one did, with the exception of the stitching. So yeah, finer stitch and some hot glue strips on it to seal it up better, and it doesn't seem to be as brittle of a material unfolding it. Hopefully it'll hold up better than the roof that's on there. I know the walls are definitely a better quality, and the doors are definitely better quality than what was on here, so we'll see how many years that lasts. I don't know. These doors also have the extra windows on it, and 2 zip-up doors instead of 1 zip-up door. And I have a whole conglomerate of extra bungees for everything. So I'm going to start taking this apart and putting the new material on it. Well, the roof fit on like a glove. The walls went on really good, and I was thinking about leaving that one wall alone, but I saw how nice these new walls fit on, and the fact that I can just pick these up, or just take a couple of these straps off. I can pick up the sides a lot easier than the other ones, which had the Velcro. I also liked the way this corner wraps around either to the inside right here or to the doors, and this will help keep all that wind out. So this is actually a much nicer design. The other setup, the wind would actually get in behind here and put stress on these. So wrapping that around that is going to make it so the wind doesn't catch that. That's going to be much heavier duty. And the roof also has a lot more grommets on it than what the original one did. So I'm hoping that's going to be pretty heavy duty. And you might be wondering why these straps are here. These straps are just extra for keep it, not only adding compression load but they also help support the roof a little bit better so the snow doesn't sag it down as bad. And I also want to tie some straps from this wall to that wall to keep it from pushing down and them splaying, like this side of the frame getting pushed out that way and then that side of the frame getting pushed out that way. If you run a strap between the two frames, it'll keep these corners from bending and failing. I'll have to tighten up some of those straps a little bit more. I might even double up the straps. Maybe one year I'll double up the frame. I'll cut spots out of all those pipes and then put extra runners all the way down. I don't have to have necessarily the extra pipes on the side. I can just have that one piece hang down like this. I can double these up, but not necessarily have to double up the legs. But if I double up the legs, it gives me better foundation on the ground. And another thing is the wind is what takes these down, not so much the load. Yes, if you get 6 inches of snow, it can collapse it. So I try to make it a habit to brush it off. But another thing that's also a big deal is anchoring these things down. Now I anchored these on the inside so I can clean the snow up outside. So I'm tied up to the corner there, and I have a, I think this is like 14 or 16 inch long, 3/4 inch spike hammered into the ground. And then there's a, I don't know if you can see it too good, there's a hairpin or a cotter pin that keeps that hook from sliding off. Then I had drilled out these bases for bigger holes so I can get these 10-penny nails into the foot. I think they were like 10 inches or 12 inches long. And then the original bolts that hold the feet to the legs, I got Loctite on all those nuts so they don't rattle loose, because I actually had some of those from the wind and rattling. They actually fell apart and then the legs actually pulled out. So there's a couple ways you can reinforce these things. I'm going to put links to this roof and these walls in the description below this video in case you're looking for them. This is a 12 by 20. It's a little bit bigger than most other ones. Something else I did is this rope is here to keep this door from pushing in too far. And what I did is I took a stick in there and twisted it up and then tied it in place so it wouldn't unfurl to tighten up that rope. So I can always untie that one knot, twist it up tighter, and then retie it. And that keeps, when the wind blows, which tends to blow this direction, blows from that side and comes in, that'll keep the some of the load off of the straps on the end. Try and keep it from tearing, and also keep the snow from blowing in underneath. Okay, so we're almost done. We just got one more door left to do. Now here's a good view of the window. There's 3 of them on each side. They just Velcro up in case you need, I guess, some extra light or an extra breeze. And then here's the wraparound corner I was talking about. Hopefully keep any breezes from catching anything and tearing anything. Hopefully make it a little bit heavier duty, more weather resistant. The door does have, the door sides do have 2 zip-up doors on either side. You can either leave the center zipped and unzip the outside and roll it up, or you can unzip one half and another, or the other. Another thing they did, which I kind of liked, is they have little grommets on the bottom so you can bungee strap the zipper so it doesn't come undone. I did do that on that side because that side gets the wind. This one doesn't get as much wind. As for manufacturing part number, I think this is the number you'd be needing for the door. Right there. King Canopy. And then I think this would be the part number for the sides. Same manufacturer. I don't know who made the roof. I have to put that in the description below. I'll put that along with some links to the bungee straps as well. I'm going to keep this one door and this one side for a spare. I think I'm going to buy another set of these walls and this roof to have as a spare. Also, it gives me the option to build another one if I want to, because when I had 2 others blow down in a bad storm, I had enough frame to probably make one good one. if I wanted to. So I'm kind of on the fence if I want to make another one, or if I want to just double up the tubing on this one to make it twice as strong, which is probably going to be more likely. But yeah, I got to put all my winter stuff away and clean some stuff up in here and before the snow starts flying. But yeah, if you like the video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, and as always, thanks for watching. Have a good day, and bye.